Hey, this is in my mind as a
No,
producer.
you might be right.
I mean, I think the producers are testing out, could we bring Vicky back? Could we bring Vicky back? What would it look like? Because I guarantee, I mean, maybe things are going great at the filming of the OC, but if they're even entertaining letting her come back for a lunch, I think production is also going, let's test the waters. Would this work? What would the three of them be like? Could we integrate her a little bit more? A little bit more? Does she come back? I think 100. I think that is such a production move, and they're hedging their bets because it sounds to me like, I mean, because we are hearing for whatever reason, I mean, Heather wasn't filming for a while. I mean, that's not a great sign. My guess is there's some shit going on behind the scenes and they're going, all right, we need a plan. Like, we need a plan B.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah. And I'm not disagreeing with that. And like, look, we've never seen like, I think Tamra is a strong housewife. Like, do I think Tamra needs Vicky? No. But you look at their appearance on Watch What Happens, you look at them on Girls Trip. I'm sorry, the chemistry is unbelievably natural, phenomenal between Tamra and Vicky. It really is.
And
It
I mean,
really is.
I'm sorry, but I want to see Vicky's, like, Vicky is 60 something years old. She still desperately wants a man. You know, I mean, I enjoy that. You know, post Steve, she's going to be back out looking for, I know she's sort of dating somebody, maybe. I haven't seen him recently, but, you know, I mean, her dating life is hysterical. Vicky's relationship with her kids. I mean, yeah, Look, I think they're testing the waters to bring back the OGs after this season. Anyway, I mean, unless the season is set so the ratings are so bad and they just call it.
Will Kelly dad like fall over herself running to the no shade, girl, go and get your coins. But I mean, Kelly could protest all day. She'll go back. She'll go back in 2 seconds.
Could you imagine Kelly and Megan? You know, you've got Megan, like probably Team Biden, you know, and then you've got Kelly and Rick, you know, I mean, like,
I mean, and Vicky for that matter.
And Vicky. I mean, them getting into political fights, and Kelly's going to get so down and dirty about Megan and her kids and being divorced multiple times. I mean, it would just be, you know, so good, I feel like. But
and I still have said, I'm thrilled Taylor's there. And I still have said, like, I don't understand, to your point, Emily, I don't understand. I don't make any differential between Emily and Gina. I don't know how Emily is the stronger of the two and Gina is demoted and not Emily. Like, to me, they each have moments where I'm like, I'm more bored by you, and now I'm more bored by you. You know, I mean, like you said, you and Emily, I've had a dinner with Emily in New York City. We went out to dinner with a mutual friend. We had wine. We went to Ruth Chris. Lovely, like you said, lovely
amazing,
woman, way probably nicer than me. I mean, look, a lot of people say she's not that, but I thought she was lovely. Does that make a good housewife? No, it doesn't. And so I just think with Roni, I don't think you can reboot this and have two. It's just like either end it or just bring back Kelly and all the OGs and just go out with a bang. And you know what? Call it the final season. I don't know. You know, like when you know a show is the final season, maybe announce it and just go out on a high note and just end it. And it's just what, 16, 17 years. It's okay. It's time.
It's been a long time. And then of course, you know, now I can't even believe that another woman has married Jim Edmonds. Like, I don't know. I honest to God, I'm like, girl, what the fuck? I mean, this has to be marriage 4, 5 for Jim.
Jim is in that.
Lord, women will do anything for just a former, you know, Major League Baseball, a former sports star. He got married in Lake Como. I don't even know the woman's name. I think it's Chloe or something. Or anyway, I literally read the article and I'm like, how could you marry? I just don't even know why you would marry Jim Edmonds.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, keeping it on the OC, I mean, now David Bedour's divorce was off and now it's on. Like, he's another one. Like, what are you doing marrying? Like, to me, it's like Jim Edmonds, Simon, Tamra's ex, and God. David are all just like nasty fuckers. Right?
Yes. I mean, I don't even see the allure. They're, I mean, on the record cheaters. I mean, you know, it's just, I don't even understand how women would continue to date them. And I don't know what David Bedour's issue is. I mean, it'll be interesting to see now he's going through this other divorce. Will he and Shannon at least be on speaking terms? We heard they weren't. Shannon even sent them a baby gift when they had their daughter. They sent it back. I mean, yeah, David is so strange.
Look, Shannon, he's very strange. I mean, mind you, even going back to the Trace Amigas for a minute, like the same thing with Tamra coming back, like once they have that scene and they work it out, I mean, like, I guess Shannon also, we just found out, refollowed Tamra. Once they're all friendly again, like, then what? It would almost have to be just like a comedy. Like, you'd almost have to have a comedy of errors.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Shannon has had lighthearted moments when she's with Vicky and Tamra. So it's possible. But look, I have nothing against Vicky. I do feel in part like, damn, is this desperation? But again, smart plan. I mean, you're not doing anything else. You might as well go back. Who's also back? Because you and I say all the time that, cancel culture is bullshit. And if we're not using it as teachable moments, what's the point? I mean, she never lost any followers and she sold tons of books. Now Stassi's podcast is back on Apple. So she got canceled for the action. I mean, she got canceled listen, it's hard to get canceled by Apple and Spotify. Like, you really, you freedom of speech, and you can say there's a lot of podcasts. It's hard to get kicked off of Apple Podcasts, and Stassi did. And I mean, how long was it exactly?
2 years.
2 years, like 2 years to the date, but like, was it to the date? Was it like a planned, or is it just like they kept repetitioning? I don't know. She has someone in her team that got her back on, right?
Well, okay. Was it Apple? I had read, I think it was like something in radio or whatever was the company that like produced it. Right. So they're probably, it was a studio here in LA, they have the producer that's editing the audio, yada, yada. Right. So I had heard that company is the one that canceled the show. And I'm wondering if like they were co-owners maybe of the show, like they were paying her. And then she was also making a cut of ads and advertisement.
Why couldn't she just call David Yontef? Like, I would have produced Stassi. I mean, like, you don't need a company. I mean, I guess if you don't know what you're doing, you do. Like, no one produces you or me.
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know the backstory. I'm kind of speculating.
I thought, I could be wrong. I thought that she was kicked off like by Apple. That's what I thought. I thought like Apple and Spotify like wouldn't let her on. That's what I thought. And then that's why she did the Patreon only model, because it's Patreon and it's different. I mean, that's what Kelly did in the beginning. Everyone says, do Patreon only, do Patreon only. How would you guys like listening to this like it if Sarah and I each only let you listen to this episode right now if you paid? Should I go do that for everyone that complains every fucking 5 minutes? I'll take all the fucking episodes away and make you pay for all of them. Okay, I'm calm now. But I don't think that model works. And I told that to Miss Dodd when she said to me,